Knicks Some Noise, it's your man, Why Me? Welcome back. Got the stream right a little bit, man. I ain't even gonna fight with it today, man. I ain't gonna fight with it today. We gotta keep the vibes high. We gotta will our team to victory. Game 3 in Indiana. The Knicks coming in, battered. Two losses, two home losses, man. We coming in battered, man. But we need to get this game 3, get that magic back, get that team chemistry back, get the vibes back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there in Knicks land, Knicks University, Knicks School, Knicks Fan TV. Everybody out there live streaming, doing what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? To will our team to victory. It ain't even about who getting the views. It ain't even about none of that right now. All it is about willing our team to victory, extending our season, and not going down 0-3. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. We doing everything we can on the road to will our team to victory. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it's about. So everybody tap in, everybody lock in. We doing this for the squad. Knicks Some Noise, and all Knicks content creators out there alike. We need to get our team this dub. National television, national TV. We need to get our team this dub. You know what I'm saying? We need to get our team this dub. We got TNT coverage tonight, so you know we dealing with Reggie. Reggie don't know nobody's name. So we got to deal with Reggie. We got to deal with the bias. Shout out to Kevin Harlan. Know he's one of the GOATs. Reggie don't know nobody's name, so we got to deal with that. But listen, man. We got to will this team to victory, man. Whatever we need to do to will this team to victory, that's what we need to do. We need to put all the good energy out into the atmosphere. The Knicks are coming in battered, beat up, somewhat of a feeling of defeat, but we can't let that be the case. We can't let that consume us. We can't let that be the defining moment. We can't let it be any of those things. We can't let it be any of those things. What up, Andrea Flores? What up, Brantley Breedlove? Knicks Some Noise, it's your man, Why Me? We just tapping in for Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? We tapping in between Eastern Conference Finals for the Knicks versus the Pacers. This is a Game 3 matchup that we need desperately. Coming in down 0-2. We coming in on the road down 0-2. We need to get a game in Indy. Do you know how tough this situation is? And we not favored to win. We 40% favorites tonight. We 40% favorites tonight. Plus 1.5. Come on, man. We need to blow that out the water. Plus 1.5. Somebody take that. Plus 1.5. Blow them out the water, man. Jalen Brunson is coming in, plus 30-point average, but it's not enough. It's not enough. It appears to be a change in the starting lineup. There's rumblings, but we might see Mitch come out first. We might see Hart come off the bench. To me, it doesn't matter. I think the defensive intensity from both of those players have to be there. Hart needs to look at the basket. But if I were Tibbs, why change the lineup now? That's a defeated attitude. We didn't have a problem with the lineup in Game 1. We had a closeout problem. But if we don't change the lineup, then we don't. If we do, we do. We still need to be able to finish the game properly. Starters don't always matter. It's how you finish. But if we need to get off to a better start, then so be it. If we need to get off to a better start, then so be it. In these last 2 games, what we saw was just just bad brand of basketball from our team. But at the same time, give credit to the Indiana Pacers. That's a good team over there. They're very continuous. They hit their shots. They don't play with an ego. They move the ball around, and they give the ball to the hot hand, a la Siakam. Siakam burned us for 39 points in game 2. That can't happen. That cannot happen. We can't let Siakam get to the rack like that. We can't let Siakam, pretty much influence his will. He's playing on shorter players like Josh Hart. Shouldn't be a reason why Josh Hart has to guard Siakam on the elbow. That's a mismatch. That's a mismatch. But at the same time, we have to do better in late game execution. There's no reason why we drop those games, but at the same time, we looking forward, man. Knicks Some Noise. It's your man, Why Me. This is game 3. Keys to the game: defense. Defense. Not allowing the Indiana Pacers to get comfortable from 3. And they're at home. The crowd's gonna be loud. It's gonna be against us. We're not gonna have, pseudo fans cheering. And speaking of that, I want to talk about these New York Knicks fans real quick before I get off here. I want to talk about these New York Knicks fans, man. A lot of y'all, well-to-do people. No, this ain't pocket watching, but y'all at the game. Y'all at the game playing around, fooling around, giving your watches away. Fat Joe, you out there wearing everybody else's watch. Y'all sitting in the stands, turning around. You're not focused on the game. You're not talking to the players. You're not encouraging the players to do better. You're not encouraging the players to play more defense. Watch the screens. All those types of things. You're not saying anything. Y'all playing around in the stands, in the crowd. You taking up seats from real basketball fans. Y'all claim y'all real basketball fans. Focus on the game. You playing around. Y'all claim y'all real basketball fans. Focus on the game. Engage with the real people that's there to watch the game. Focus on the game. Y'all trading y'all watches, doing all types of antics in the crowd while your team is out there and they need you. Y'all not paying attention. You leave it early. You think we got it in the bag. You don't understand that no lead is safe in the NBA. You leave it early. Joe Budden, you talk about you leaving early. I got a problem with that. Put real fans in the seats that's going to watch the game, that's going to encourage the team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ben Stiller and shout out to his crew. But there's a couple people up there in that front row that aren't doing anything basketball related. You're just sitting there watching the game, but you're not involved in the game. You're not screaming out, yo, screen, watch your back. Pass it. He's open. This, that, and the third. You're not willing the team. Every time there's a miss, you deflate it. Every time they miss a shot, it's like, oh. But you don't understand that misses happen. Every time there's momentum, you only clapping and cheering when things are going well. You're not clapping and cheering when the team needs encouragement. Y'all sitting up there playing around. Not real fans. You just got money and you just want to be somewhere. You want to be seen. You're not real fans. Ask me that again. You could have the leather jackets and all that. You could do all of that. It doesn't mean anything. You could have the levers. You could be courtside. It don't mean nothing. Encourage your team. You see a man sagging off and he needs to be locked on his man. Yo, get back. Stay home. It's game time. It's game time. Yeah, it's on. Why you still in your pajamas? It's 8 o'clock and you in your pajamas, and I know you've been in your pajamas all day. You having a good weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. But shout out to my baby girl. She checking in with me. You know what I'm saying? And we rocking it. We rocking it. I'm doing a little live stream right now before the game, seeing what's going on with the Knicks family out there. Anybody tapping in with me? I'm doing a little live stream. But listen, man, Knicks got a big hill to climb right now. Got a big hole to dig ourselves out of right now. Let's start with one game. Let's get this one game, and let's get this next one. Indiana Pacers overconfident, but we coming in with more discipline right now, and we on a roll. Let's still 2 games in their home gym. Let's go to 6. Let's take it to 6. 6 games, no less. Let's take it to 7. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Battle with 2 50-win teams. Let's get them out of here. Indiana Pacers, you know what I'm saying? They belong at home. They got a taste of the Eastern Conference Finals last year on account of an unhealthy, injured Knicks squad. You got the channel where you are to watch the game? It's on TNT.
Yeah, she doesn't have it.
She don't have TNT?
No.
All right. It's not on yet. So we watching a pregame show right now. We got to deal with Reggie Miller and all them people, you know, the naysayers out there. We got to deal with that, man. But we ain't worried. Are we worried? Are we worried tonight? No. Tip off didn't happen yet. We not worried tonight. We not worried tonight. We worry when we are needing to worry. Right now, it's execution time. That's all it is. It's execution time right now. That's the only thing we doing tonight is executing basketball plays. That's all we doing tonight. You understand that? You got that?
Yeah.
That's all we doing tonight is executing basketball plays, basketball sequences, getting points. Mitchell Robinson is in the starting 5 tonight. Going with Mitchell Robinson, Brunson, Towns, OG, and Mikal Bridges. Mitchell Robinson is coming out as one of the starters tonight. Hart moves to the bench. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it works. This is what the fans have been clamoring for. The Mitchell Robinson lineup is a better lineup than the starting lineup. If Hart comes off the bench, Hart comes in, he immediately gets active. No turning back for Hart. Hart been starting all year, all the way up till now. So we finally make a change in the starting lineup. This is what the fans have been clamoring for. And this is what's needed, you know, from an analytic perspective. So let's see. Tapping in with me. My baby girl tapping in with me. What's up, girl? What's up? You know? And here we are. Game 3. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here we are. Game 3. Let's get it. Let me set you up. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go. Reggie Miller, Stan Van Gundy, and Kevin Harlan, bro. Stan Van Gundy voices annoying. Kevin Harlan is the man, and Reggie Miller is annoying. So we gotta listen to these 2 windbags, and the GOAT Kevin Harlan is stuck between these 2 bums. I'd rather have Chris Webber or somebody like that up there. I don't want to hear about no what you call it. Put Chris Webber on there before I want to listen to Reggie Miller and Stan Van Gundy, bro. Please. Damn, let me see if I can get you on the other phone. You think I can get you on the other phone again?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Is it ringing?
Yeah.
All right, pick it up over here. You ready?
Yeah. I was on your watch.
I know. I see you. They starting Mitch because they saying that Josh Hart, you know, is not performing. They're looking at the analytics and the numbers wise, and they're saying that Mitchell Robinson is better in the starting lineup than Josh Hart. So we're going with Mitch tonight, and we're gonna see how that goes.
I'm not mad.
No, I'm not mad at all. You gotta see. Anything Whatever works right now. We need whatever works right now. We down 0-2. We got no excuse right now. We got no excuse right now. Can you see? It looks almost like perfect. All right, hold on. Let me turn this off. Knicks Some Noise. It's your man. Why me? We tapping in. We tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Let YouTube shut me down. I don't really care, man. We doing live stream commentary right now. We doing live stream commentary. To open the tip. Mitchell Robinson grabs it, wins the tip. Jalen to bring it up. Top of the key to Towns. And let's get it popping. Like the pick and roll action off of Mitch right now. Jalen is able to get to the paint, to the elbow, and get a basket early. So already production from a Mitchell Robinson starting lineup. Let's get that defense locked on though, and keep a body on guys. The 3-point line is where we vulnerable, and we can't have two. We can't have two. Both our bigs can't play up top. Both our bigs can't play above the free throw line. Mikal misses a corner three, but I believe maybe Brunson should have just took that little elbow jumper. It would have been a good attempt. And so what happens is, with the double big lineup, Towns guard Siakam and Mitchell Robinson is on Miles Turner. So Mitch being on the shooter now, Miles Turner's gonna have open looks. So now what's gonna happen is, does Mitch drop off or shed Miles Turner? That's the thing we need to look at. That's the matchup we need to focus on. Where is it gonna be for Miles Turner? Will he have open jumpers? And is this opening tempo, good for Mitch? See, and this is what you can't really stop. That Siakam matchup is going to be tough for both bigs. That Siakam matchup is going to be tough for both bigs. I think Siakam is coming off supreme confidence off of game 2. And Towns got to drive him to get to the lane. Early, though. Towns established himself early. I think it'd be easier for him in a later situation. But if Towns is deferring early to Jalen Brunson giving up the ball early, he's essentially freezing himself out of the game. Towns needs to be aggressive early. Because Siakam is going to shoot the ball like so. So Towns needs to remain aggressive, like right now. Which is really good. Towns is, the offense right now is looking a little bit uncouth, but the defense is there. And so let's see how it goes, man. It's going to be a grind out game. It's going to be a grind out game. OG is able to get to the line on Halliburton early. Halliburton is grimacing a little bit. Mitchell Robinson basically able to offensive rebound. And OG's able to get to the line. So we're getting some interior passing from the high post, from the top of the key. Towns is able to get those passes off. But I want Towns to remain aggressive, man. We're going to need them buckets late game. And we got to knock down these free throws, oh. Come on, let's go. Making free throws is going to be important tonight. For sure. Our free throw shooting has been atrocious in a lot of situations. So O dropping 2 free throws, that's a tough thing to do, man, early in the game. That's how it goes. Come on, O. We need those free throws knocked down, bro. So whatever that situation is, it gotta be remedied early. We can forget about it. Yeah, you gotta go all the way to the basket, Bridge. Just dunk it. Just dunk it. I need Mikal Bridges on the line too. So the Indiana Pacers coming in shooting a very high percentage from three. Very high. Let's go, O. As OG knocks down the three-pointer. 9-4 New York. We're not looking bad on offense and looking pretty good on defense with the Mitchell Robinson start. Halliburton is able to get to the line again on the blow-by for Bridges. So what I see off the rip, what I see off top from this double big lineup to start off with is that the paint is wide open. The paint is wide open. So we're giving up the inside. So we're giving up backdoor cuts and we're giving up drives into the paint. This is what we're telling Indiana that we're going to give them tonight. We're telling Indiana that we're going to give them a lane to the basket if they're able to get there. So we need to establish some type of paint presence as well, because chasing a driver into the basket is going to create fouls for us. So we need to be able to guard the paint as well. But Mitch can't sag off of Turner, and Towns can't sag off of Siakam. So it's essentially like a man defense right now. Bridges is off, essentially from outside. Brunson's able to kick it to him. Siakam misses the drive on OG Anunoby. And you're laying on the floor. So another thing about Siakam, he likes to fall when he shoots the ball. He takes a little mid-range, a contested mid-range, and he lands on 2 feet, then he falls to the floor. Too big for that. Not going to let him shoot and get into a rhythm, but if he wants to shoot it early, see what you got. Towns, let's go. I need you to get a basket, bro. Mitch is able to get 4 early baskets on 4 early points on 2 offensive rebounds. That's a foul, too. That's a foul. Can we get that? Can we get that whistle? So Mitch is able to get 4 points on 2 early offensive rebounds. Proven for him to be starting is at least paying dividends right now. The defense is okay. Miles Turner is maybe not shooting the 3 right now early. And there's no early offense per se from the Indiana Pacers. So as of right now, looking pretty good. Game's on a commercial break. Knicks Some Noise. It's your man, Why Me. Ava, how you feeling? How you feeling?
Owner Design Studio.
Good.
Win a really big design contract.
Oh man, I made some wings. Ava, you want to see it?
For the finance type. You realize you got this. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing. Get live expert assistance to maximize your tax savings. Get back to doing what you love. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks, your way to money.
Look at it, Ava. Hold on, let me show you. Let me bring a wing over and show you.
Buick, exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR on these Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Ford vehicles.
Nah, I ain't put no sauce on them yet. I just made them.
We treat your outdoor vehicles like they're
They're not sauced yet.
And when you bundle them with your home and
They're kind of caramelized though. They're not soft yet.
24/7 protection they deserve.
They be spicy.
So they're always ready for your next adventure. So that's just how we do around these parts, around them parts. It's just how we do it.
Ooh, then they got the spice on it. That's that habanero. Put some habanero on them. Super spicy. Let's go, man. 11-6 right now. New York. Starting lineup with Mitch. Mitch already has 2 offensive rebounds and 2 putbacks. So for 4 points. Mitch is out there right now. I just want Hart to come in and be aggressive. But I think he can manage that. The press is off. The press is off. So Hart can come in and be aggressive now. Slash and go straight to the lane. Is Mitchell Robinson the linchpin? It seems like he's a very huge key to our success on defense. And to get off to a good start like this, for now, is good.
Coach Carlisle just telling his team if Robinson is back in this game, which he is, we have to get out and run even faster, take advantage of their slower lineup, and on defense, we're too jumpy. Don't fall for the shot fakes. Get a hand up or stay down and stay
Exactly. So what we saying with this double big lineup is that the paint is going to be available for cuts, for screens, for dump downs. So we have to do something to guard the paint. We have to communicate, and Jalen Brunson can't be he can't be the one back, guarding the paint. That's not gonna happen. So if they expose that again, we're gonna have to figure something out. Don't ball watch. See now how Neesmith is switching. Exactly. There's a driving lane available. With Mitchell Robinson not just being there waiting. There's a driving lane available. And so we need to shut that lane down. Because Mitchell Robinson and Towns is playing above the free throw line. So a player like Halliburton can get to the lane easily. Mitchell Robinson is playing above the foul line. You see how high Mitchell Robinson is. So all Halliburton or anyone has to do is just drive to the basket. And we got Scott Foster. So everybody knows Scott Foster's reputation. Yo, the NBA is so funny, man. And if Scott Foster literally comes in the game and gives Jalen Brunson the calls and doesn't give him the Halliburton, and we don't do nothing about it, I deserve it. So, let's go, man. Let's get this win. Pacers ain't trying to lose. They don't care who the referee is. Pacers ain't trying to lose. They up 2-0. Why would they want to lose now? Up 2-0. Why would they want to lose now? No point in losing now. Pacers are coming out 30% from the field, 4-13 right now. Knicks is 5-14 from the field. No threes for the Pacers out of 5 tries. 1 3 for the Knicks out of 4 tries. So we're currently 25% and they're 0%. Best they can be right now is about 18%, 1 to 6. So we possibly forcing them into a bad. Yeah, see, the lane is the middle of the paint is open. And if we can shut that down, that'd be great. Josh Hart, go to the basket. You're already stopping the activity of basketball. Halliburton shouldn't be able to stop Hart from going to the basket, though. And Mikal Bridges hits that patent and step back fadeaway, puts us up by 5. But what I do like is the defensive effort right now. That's what I like. And we need to shut down the middle of that paint because, again, with Mitchell Robinson and Towns, we're telling Indiana that the paint's open. And now with that recent steal, we're telling them that it's not there. You think it's there, but it's not. So that was great defense. That was a great way to communicate and shut that paint action down.
Forcing the foul right there, not just getting out of the way. Miles McBride has just checked in.
So we add Deuce to the lineup. So now it's Mikal Bridges, Deuce, Hart, Mitch, Jalen Brunson. As Obi Toppin misses a three. There's a foul on the floor again. So 2 quick fouls right now for the Knicks. Deuce is definitely holding. There's no need to hold, bro. Oh, Lord. So now, again. Exactly. So, exactly. I believe Miles Turner is hooking on his way to the basket. So now, I was about to say, so now he shoots a three. It's so like, yeah, it's so predictable, man. You have to know these things are happening. Happening in real time. So Hart tries to get an alley-oop to Mitch. And it creates a fast break again. So now, you know, the Pacers have hit 2 threes in a row. Or for 2 fouls, Turner's able to hit a 3. And then now Shepard's able to hit a corner 3. And so herein lies my issue. Herein lies my issue with always focusing on defense. We need baskets. We need an offensive lineup as well. This all defensive lineup that we're trying to achieve against this team, we need baskets. So now they have us in a mode where we're just trying to defend them. They don't have us in a mode where we need to score the ball. And this is my problem. You start Mitch, that just tells them that we want to play defense now. It doesn't tell them that we want to score with them and run with them. And Towns hasn't shot the ball yet. I mean, he did, but they were like bad shots. So, you know, essentially, what are we doing? What we doing? So let's figure that out. Let's figure that thing out. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure that out. Jalen Brunson is 1 for 4 right now. OG is 1 of 2. Towns is 0 of 2. And Mikal Bridges is 2 of 5. So we need to figure out where the offense is going to come from. Because right now we stagnant. The ball's not moving. And we already just had a 3 and they just had no 3s. Now they have 2. Go figure. We were just 1 of 4 from 3 and they were just 0 of 5. Now they're 2 for 7. Go figure. So, you know, teams like that, they're going to continue to shoot the ball. That's why we also need to have a scoring punch. The defensive punch is fine, but we need a scoring punch. So, I don't know. I don't know. Because if we miss shots and they run, guess what?
We're fixing a home's foundation.
We playing to their strength right now. So Towns is not in the game. Defensive lineup is in the game. Towns is not in the game. He went with Mitch early. I said, we're establishing that we only want to play defense. We're not establishing that we want to shoot the ball or score or outscore. We trying to lock them down. And they just going to be elusive and they just going to run away. We can't focus on that all the time, man. But we got the defensive lineup in the game right now, and they essentially just got cooked for 2 threes and 2 fouls. And we switching. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. We need shooters at all time on the court. So if you're gonna go defensive lineup like that, then take Brunson out. Put Towns in. Because he's our only ball handler in the defensive lineup. Then you only got one ball handler. They throwing their whole team at Brunson right now. Whole team. Whole team. Neesmith, Halliburton, Nimhart, the other dude. Now TJ McConnell was in the game. Watch him. Dan Shepard, that's the name. Now McConnell's in the game. So McConnell's going to go to work. We need to play defense on McConnell too. All right, so we got Towns, Brunson, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, and Mikal Bridges on the court. Again, pseudo defensive lineup with Brunson at the helm. Little empty flare to the empty side for Jalen. Where he can post up Shepard. Jalen pulls up for a three and knocks it down. So, again, with this defensive lineup, Jalen Brunson has to go to work. Deuce McBride picks up 3 fouls. 2 fouls or 3. Deuce either has 2 or 3 fouls right now. And so Deuce picks up his 3rd foul. Two holding fouls on Evan Turner, on Miles Turner, and a foul on McConnell. And we in a penalty in the first quarter. So we need to get out of this first quarter with our shirts. We're going to continue to get fouls. This is the problem with the defensive lineup that doesn't look to score. So that's why I think Hart does. Hart is able to move the basketball around and facilitate. And he works well with Towns, provided Towns shoots the ball. So you take Hart off the floor and he's not a playmaker right now. You take him out of the starting lineup and he's not a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? To strictly make Josh Hart a defender is a limitation for Hart. And so now Brunson picks up McConnell, and then now he gets another switch on Obi Toppin. Jalen Brunson picks up a foul. So the switching now is causing us. That was a foul. The switching now is causing mismatches. And we're in a penalty. Ace is going to continue to be aggressive, man. This is the problem with keying in on one thing. You start Mitchell Robinson and you say, we don't want to score. That's what it says. That's what Mitchell Robinson technically is like. He's like, we're trying to shut you down. He's an intimidator. They want to shut the Pacers down. But in this league, you don't shut people down. Your influence on the game offensively is the shutdown. That's the flex. Your team's ability to score the basketball. That's the flex to me. You know what I'm saying? We do got the ultimate scorer in Jalen Brunson. But, you know, we can't continue to go with him, go to him all game. We need the late game stuff. So I'm not necessarily liking the flow right now. And I don't like that we're in the penalty. But it is what it is right now. I don't like being in a penalty in the first quarter. And this tactic of defense alone is weird to me. It's weird. Knicks Some Noise. It's your man, Why Me? Game 3. Live show. Indiana versus New York. Game tie 2020. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 2:40. And, you know, it's a battle. They throwing the kitchen sink at Brunson. We want to see Towns get active. We want to see Towns get to his shot and get to his strengths. But the game right now for Towns is a little bit weird because of the setup on defense and the movement that's required. Okay. And that's where I like Hart, you know, his ability to make plays. So Hart comes in, gets a dime for Mitch, and DeLon Wright is in and forces a steal. So So Tibbs adds DeLon Wright into the mix, and DeLon Wright is now able to play defense and get a steal. Jalen Brunson is able to step back, not knock down. I would have liked for that alley-oop to go upstairs. Mitchell Robinson on T.J. McConnell, and DeLon Wright gets pinned down. So this is what I'm saying. You gotta like, yeah. The switching is bad. And it's getting us pinned on smaller plays. Jalen Brunson on OB Toppin. Mitchell Robinson is playing T.J. McConnell. Josh Hart is pulling up for threes. All right, we got to get a stop. He's going to the basket. And so the Indiana Pacers are playing Indiana Pacers basketball. It's a concerted attempt. Jalen Brunson picks up a foul on a cut to the basket, which is a great pass by Hart. But Mitchell Robinson looks a little gassed, but he's able to pin Shepard down and get that dunk. So, you know, and these are all things that we're looking at as well for next season too. We also got to think about the goals that we have for next season, for Mitchell Robinson, for our bigs, for our double big lineup. These are goals for next season and things that we're looking at. Possibly making Mitchell Robinson some type of low post threat and a scorer and a threat from the free throw line to some proportion. 65% free throw shooter and a 8 to 10 point scorer on 5 dunks a game would be excellent for Mitchell Robinson. Going into a contract year would be an excellent thing for Mitchell Robinson to elevate his game. So I'd like to see it, man. I would love to see it. Jalen Brunson's able to knock down both his free throws, so, you know, and then presumably the Pacers come up and score another 2 points. Look like he ball. So the pick and roll game for Indiana is working out very well. You know, and they're drawing a lot of switches. But Jalen Brunson is continuing to force Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. Josh Hart was able to run coast to coast and pick up a foul. So with Towns back in the game now, Hart is a little banged up. But I like the DeLon Wright move. I like the move to DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright was able to pick up a defensive stop. So, you know, does it take two? It shouldn't take 2 losses to do these things. But, you know, again, that first loss was blood magic. And it wasn't supposed to come to this. But, you know, it's making Tibbs open up the bench early. We got DeLon Wright in there. He's a 6'4" guard. He's able to get stops. He's a veteran player. He can knock down a 3 or 2. But, you know, unfortunately, Campaign has lost his spot because he hasn't been able to produce. And so, Hart's able to knock down 2 free throws. As of now, 26 up, 40 seconds in the first. We're still in the penalty, and so we still need to be able to not switch. They did not switch. But, okay, that's fine. We did not switch. That was a tough basket. T.J. McConnell was a killer, bro. He comes in the game and does exactly what he needs to do for his team. I love to see it. So, 12 seconds in the first, Jalen Brunson is able to probe, get to the basket. Ball goes out of bounds. TJ McConnell drives. He drives hard and crosses in the middle of his drive.
Shot clock at 2.8. Brunson and Hart can save 3. It's picked up.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Either on Wright or Hart. Oh, it looks like it's going to be on Towns.
Wow.
It goes on Towns. Karl Anthony Towns picks up his first foul. With the bump right there.
What?
Hart.
Yo, bro. Oh, man. The fouls that Karl Anthony Towns gets called for it's gotta be a study. It's gotta be a case study on the fouls that he gets called for. He's such an easy target. It's horrible. It's really bad.
2 games plus this quarter now. We've had 32 ties and 36.
It's really bad.
And the first 2 games
His fouls take us all the way completely out of the game.
in favor of Indiana.
Oh, God. His fouls take us completely out of rhythm.
Quarters 1 and 2. And one pass here from Hart. Lets it go. Good as it goes. Away it goes. And we are at the end of 1. Indiana by 4. Biggest lead of the game so
That's my only thing, man. Amongst a lot of stuff, yo. They call a foul on Towns, it takes away something. We lose when Towns gets called for a foul. We lose. We lose a possession. We lose points.
No one
Man.
asks for this, and nobody says, here's my money, take my knife, so please, sir, make it hurt. But there are moments, all this
And most of the time they initiate contact on Towns. If you like this, you get called for a bump. Get off of him.
serious people.
But he's so slow-footed. It's easy to catch him.
No one asks for
He's
this.
an easy target.
Who sees this coming? This.
So far we down for 30-26. Horrible first quarter because we got into the penalty.
Coming.
They exploited our mismatches. They exploited our switches.
Until it just hits you.
Deuce McBride has 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Different.
And we got 4 starters with at least 1 foul. Indiana has 2 starters with at least 1 foul. And Ben Shepherd has 2 fouls. And Obi Toppin and Tony Bradley have a foul. So the Knicks have 7 personal fouls, and the Indiana Pacers have 2 personal fouls. The only person that was able to draw a foul was Jalen Brunson. A shooting foul. And Josh Hart. Sorry. And we fouled Nemhart, we fouled Obi Toppin, we fouled Miles Turner, and we fouled Halliburton and put all of them on the line so far. And McConnell. So far from the Pacers, Nemhart shot 2 free throws, Halliburton shot 2 free throws, Obi Toppin shot 2 free throws, and TJ McConnell has shot 2 free throws. Pascal Siakam hasn't begun to flop yet, but he will. He'll get into the action. He will.
goodness. Well, and he just...
Nah, he don't. He should though. Here come the Siakam flops now. Come on, pick him up. Get back. I don't know, bro. They basically they take him out the game when they do that. They call fouls on him so much. They call fouls on him so much, bro. He gets taken out of the game. So he's man, he's an easy target.
Yes, sir. They down by 8 now.
More cat calls. He gets called for the worst fouls in the world, bro. Man.
Every time I have the chance to pass on a piece of his legacy, it's never the wrong choice.
Okay. Don't worry. Dash Pass saves you money on DoorDash. So you can skip the trip to the grocery store and stay right where you need to be.
Popcorn? Good.
No type of offense.
Yeah, I'll order.
When you save big on orders, you can afford to give yourself a pass. Dash Pass by DoorDash. Your door to more savings.
What's up, Carl Nation? It's your number one broker with the best full-service wealth management skills in the biz.
Actually, I'm seeing something from Schwab.
Yeah, Schwab lets you invest and trade on your own.
They can even manage it for you.
Not to mention, Schwab is a team of specialists for taxes, insurance, and estate planning, all with low fees.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Carl.
Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
Hey, so what are you guys saying about Missy Plus?
Oh, it's included in your Spectrum TV plan.
Yeah, man. Check it out. Originals, new seasons, new films, exclusives you can only get here.
Oh, I know it's cost.
Download the app, sign in with your
Knicks down 8 right now in the second quarter.
devices.
Wow, you guys are lifesavers.
On what was essentially 2 or 3 fouls, 2 foul calls, 2 offensive fouls on Anthony Towns, a defensive foul, then an offensive foul. DeLon Wright picks up a foul, or like a dead ball, whatever.
Don't look at your cards and go all in.
So Towns has 2 and Anunoby has 2.
Now, shave with your Atlas 5-blade razor. Greatness looks good on you. Welcome to Atlas.
Time for Play Your Own Way presented by PayPal. TJ McConnell is paying off.
Single-handed
Doing a
dog.
little bit of everything. You see the assistants. They're put back on the
TJ McBrunson.
and he's going to ride in this spin cycle. The luxury of your Rick Carlisle, go to your pitch. Have a guy that continues to put
TJ
pressure
McBrunson.
on the opposing team. Here come the New York Knicks. 5-shot attempts in the second quarter. All 5 by Carl Anthony Towns. Anthony shot it on top. Cutting out an open for the whole
Come on, man.
curl action finish.
Influence, bro. Influence.
He has a rim. He's on 5.
Influence the game.
Indiana started 6 of 18. They've gone 8 of the last 10.
Influence the game.
McConnell off the bench has been terrific.
Got no influence on the game.
It's
no influence on the game. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Weak.
47% shooting, 52% shooting for Indiana. 4 minutes gone, second quarter, Hart looking at Brunson and Hart. And Knicks on.
More fouls.
Hart number 1. And Matthew will get the strike.
Just a simple kick down by Towns. Good screen. And Anobi on the curl right to the rim. Dumped it. Miles Turner, every time tonight he's gotten a mismatch, he's been able to use that size advantage either to create a second shot on boards or to get a shot.
Matthew hits his first free throw tonight. How can they play our schedule it this way? Tomorrow on ESPN, the Western Conference Finals continue with Oklahoma City and Minnesota Game 4. With the Thunder leading 2-1, Big Wolves win last night. And Tuesday on TNT, we'll be back here courtside. Game 4, Eastern Conference Finals. Knicks and Pacers, 8 o'clock Eastern for one of these games. Go to NBA.com or visit the
So the Knicks in Indiana now down 10. Right.
13th to go out tonight. Brunson in the change. And Hart off the bench. Now Anobi down low. Bumping with Matthews. Shot clock at 3. There is a 3 shot. Puts it down. That's one thing.
Who's the ball?
Can do one of the best shooters in our game. Give him a slither of daylight. He can hurt you. Shannon right there. Robert Ames trying to get a ball. Saved by Matthews. There's a shot clock violation. Well, if anything, it ran some time off the clock, I guess.
Right. I don't think that's so bad.
He was too amused by that turnover. Carlisle, with their win the other night, is now in the top 10 all-time playoff wins by a head coach in NBA history. With Casey Jones tied at 10. Amazing.
Come on.
It's going to be on Turner in a second. You're right.
Well, if you're Coach Thibodeau, Coach Manguni, how long do you leave Brunson over there? Oh, he's getting ready to check it out.
The words out of your mouth, and
It was like telepathy.
Oh, he's got to play close to 40 for me tonight.
7 minutes to play. We're in the second quarter in Indianapolis. It's game 3. Pacers on top. 2 games to 9 on TNT.
Need some magic from somebody. Ava.
Yeah.
These wings are so good. Oh.
Introducing the 3-row all-electric Hyundai Ioniq with class-leading interior space. Did you know your brother's linked to a string of high-profile art thefts?
Go on, guys.
From the record driver, we're looking for the Phantom of Youth. There's a power in there.
How you feeling?
Beyond many of our comprehension.
How's your weekend so far? How's Ann and Mimi? What they doing?
Well, they didn't come down.
They didn't come.
No.
What you mean? I thought that was the whole reason I was going up there. Yeah, so you just went up there to just sit around.
Yeah, and to say hi to Maya.
Oh, Maya's still there. Okay.
She left yesterday.
Oh, she left already. Hey. I know you missed him.
We're gonna see him on
Superman.
June what?
Superman.
June
experiencing it has somehow become the focal
Well, that's when y'all
point
going to
of
New York.
the conversation. I will not accept.
What kind of parade?
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.